Hello, Scott Rosano with Gigbuilder.com. This is episode number 220, and it's our new time cards feature. What we're going to do here is we're going to show you how you can use time cards, whether or not you want to pay by them or just know somebody's in or out. It's up to you. There's a lot of ways we can configure it. It's pretty easy, but there are a lot of options, so step with me. So the first thing we can do, a time card will allow one of your entertainers to log in and log their time, and then log out and log their time as well. All they have to do is push a button, and it will geocode them so you'll know where they clocked in, where they clocked out, and how much time was on there. Now you can use that to make pay, or you can use it just because you want to have hours, you want to make sure they are. It's up to you. So the first thing we do is we go into resources and we go to employees because it's employee based. We're going to go ahead and open my name. This is all dummy data. None of this stuff works. You can email whatever you want to it. And we're going to click edit. And from the edit in here, there's a lot more information on employees in another video. And I'll try and get that down in the description or at least at the end of here. But what we're going to do here is we're going to look at as far as the way time cards work. Now, as far as the individual goes, all we have to do is change this feature. It's under Event Notifications and Notes, and there is a time card. Yes, punch in and out, or no. This will force them to punch in and out, or force a routine to punch in and out, regardless of whether you're using it for pay, just so that you know that someone was there, they got there on time, they left, and you've got a record of it. If you want to also pay them, we go down and do one more thing. We have a number of roles that you can have for an employee, and each role can pay differently, which is really cool. So if you got a person who's a great DJ, they run photo booths, they do all sorts of different stuff, and you want to pay differently, Gigbuilder will let you do that. So I'm just going to set it simply. I'm just going to do the first role. We're going to call him a head DJ. You can make these up. These are up to you. I'm calling him a head DJ, and from my head DJ, I'm paying this person $15 an hour. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate, actually, just for viewing. Anyway, so this is how you can pay the different ways in Gigbuilder, and we'll have more on this if you go and see the payroll section. But anyway, these are the different ways. You can pay them flat by event, hourly by the event time, hourly by the whole, including setup and breakdown, hourly by time clock, which is what we're going to do, salary or percentage of event for each type of role. So my head DJ is going to get $15 per hour, and it's going to be based on the time clock. That's all I have to do for this employee. He's done. So we'll go ahead and hit save. That'll register all that information into Gigbuilder, and we could stop there. At this particular point, if your DJ goes to log in and the time card's set and it's this day, it's going to ask them to punch in and punch out. But there are other easier ways to do that, including text messaging. We're going to show you how that works. It's really simple. So we go to Tools, and we go to System Configuration. And from System Configuration, you're going to go down to Work Schedules. We do have another video on work schedules that goes into detail on this. I'm just going to show you what you need to do on here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my name again, Scott Rosano. And on this particular case here, I've got my name. I'm going to send my schedule on every Sunday. I can pick any day of the week, and it'll give me the next 7 days of everything that's coming up. And then I can also have what we call a post-event worksheet or checklist. So if you need somebody to actually go through a checklist or something afterward, you could build that, drop it in here, and when they clock out, it'll immediately take them to that form. Kind of cool. Under the options, this is what you're going to want. First of all, you can have the sign in, sign out buttons. So you can do it here as well and not even touch the employee. So if you get sign in or sign out here or an employee, it's going to work for you. Very nice. SMS. SMS will send them a text message on the day of the event. And on that message, we'll give them a link to clock in and clock out. So they don't even have to leave their phone. In fact, it's designed for the phone. So we set these couple options. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And what happens now is in the morning when the routine runs and it sends the DJ their schedule, it will look something like this. Here's your weekly event schedule. Notice I've got my event for today, and that's the one we're going to punch in and out of. And the event schedule also sends them a lot of information, so they have this in their email. So worst case scenario, they're stuck in an event, they lost something, they can't give you an excuse. I didn't have the sheet or whatever. Yeah, you did, because I sent it to you in an email. So now what we're going to do is punch in and punch out. It's going to look a little strange on this screen because it's designed for a mobile phone. So we click on that. It brings you up to the login screen. And the login screen will simply say, here's my event punch card. This is the name, the event, the date, the times, my role, and then all your DJ has to do, or your entertainer or photographer or whoever, is punch in. Click that. It goes to please wait. It clocks you in. It figures out where you are. It then sends you location at punch in. Now, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, but if you're in a city or whatever, it'll show you right where it is. It'll actually even come up with the street address, so you know exactly where they were. At the same time, the admin, the Gigbuilder admin, gets a text message letting you know that this person just punched in. It's really that simple. At the end of the event, we go ahead and close this off. At the end of the event, they can go ahead and come right back here and punch in and out again. It'll take them right back to the same thing, which definitely looks a lot cooler on a phone. I've only got 1 minute, but it's okay. It's just what we're showing. So we'll go ahead and hit punch out, and I've just done that. And once I've punched out, what Gigbuilder is going to do here is it's going to generate that form that they have to fill out after they finish the event. Again, kind of cool, and that's optional. A lot of people will make checklists, say, do this, this, this. This was just a dummy form I just threw in to make sure it worked. So that's what you see from here. Really cool. And then we can go into our, back into our Gigbuilder, and I can go to Tools, and I can go to Finance. And under Finance is where all of the timesheets are. So I click on the timesheets, open the timesheets up, and the timesheets up and open. It will then bring us up with whoever's there. This was the one I just did. Notice it's completed. I'm all good to go. I can click to open that. It's going to tell me all the information about it, what my role was, how many hours I had, the worksheet they filled out. I can view and print right here. And then it prints out exactly where you were. So you know somebody can't clock in at home and then drive to an event. You know where it is. And then, of course, in here you can modify the time. It may not be a perfect, so it'll be 4 hours and say 7 minutes. I'll hit save and close. And that is your basics of timesheets. Go ahead and find the YouTube video, if it's been made already, on payroll. We can show you how you can take that to the next level. So here you go. Gigbuilder, timesheets. You know where people are. You know when they came in. You know when they came out. Beautiful thing. Go ahead and play around with it, and once you're done and feel comfortable, it's on to the next video.